So the title for this short film came really from the main character herself, Josie. Music is very important to Josie, especially she loves listening to 40s music. She associates that with when she was growing up. It's a very special time in her life. A Nightingale Sang is a line taken from a song which will be very important in the story and to Josie herself. So the story follows 87-year-old Josie. She lives with her only granddaughter, Maxine. Their relationship is, I think, closer than most grandmother-granddaughter relationships because they live together and they're really what each has left. Josie struggles with the effects of her age and her frailty and how that's affecting their relationship as she starts to need more care.
I was actually brought onto the project clear back at the, before the beginning of its conception, back when it was something completely different. So I've been through 3 different ideas and 10 drafts of this script. I think what particularly drew me to A Nightingale Sang was the character of Josie and her struggle, because she's very independent, she's very stubborn, and I relate a lot to that. I see a lot of myself in her.
Nick from the beginning, when we were first talking about this project, the story was inspired for him from his relationship with his grandmother. He observed how she didn't want to be a burden to the rest of her family.
Honestly, what drew me to the story, without making it sound bad, is the simplicity of the story. It's just about the characters and their relationships, basically the stages of life and the meaning of life in each stage.
We want to contrast those 2 periods of her life, her memories of her youth and now where she is in her old age. We want to contrast those visually. As anyone with any life experience knows, your fond memories take on a very special character. They don't tend to be exact representations of what really happened. It's more you remember how you felt. So we want to kind of convey that visually with Josie's memories through kind of a warmth, an intimacy.
We're definitely going to focus on very much her perspective on everything. It's definitely in the close-ups. We're going to focus on real close on the emotions of the different characters.
Our fundraising goal is about $6,500. That is going to go to covering payment for actors, locations. We're using a dance hall, especially, that we have to pay for. A big part of our budget is actually going towards renting World War II Army uniforms, and they're not cheap.
We've been working away at it for I think about six or so months now. So. Yeah, it's definitely excited to be heading into production.
It's really the culmination of everything we've been working on at JP Catholic over the past couple of years in terms of, learning the technical side of filmmaking, but also the storytelling side, and how to bring yourself to a story, put your heart on the page and then mold that into something that really has an impact on people.
Anything that people are willing to give, we're really, really grateful already in advance for all the generosity. We'd love to stay in touch with you and show the progress of the film.